I like to talk to the system. This video is besides the part 11. You say the videos are watched by less people. Please tell me so far, what do you think about the message that came from the consciousness? Why you create YouTube to read the mind of the people, because you need to know where the consciousness is. Pregnancy is a pregnancy. Someone is wrapped with the cloth or not. It doesn't mean you know. When I was 5 years old, you never know what I would say 33 years later. How does it feel when you've traveled in this world? You have all the knowledge to rule the world, and you believe in this Bible that God, Jesus, will come one day. But you can see that the God and the Jesus is really the one that is having fun with your wife, with your daughter, with your boss wife. Because there's one thing, the children only come after the sex. The children are never the ones who have the sex. There's always the big man, which you call, what you call Papa, which is Jesus Christ, that is always there, having fun, and then the woman's stomach swell up, and then they kill you to come and drive it later on. Don't you think it takes you so fucking long to get big for you to really believe that you are a man in this world? I mean, even if the first time you have sex was 10 years of age, it takes a whole long 10 years when your father is having fun before they build your face. The stomach will not be there without the sex. There was a man you call your father one time. He was busy making love to your mother before the stomach is ready, before they kill you somewhere to come, because you can see when you're sleeping, you're not making love to your wife. I don't want to embarrass you. I'm just trying to draw your attention. Don't you see? Why don't you, for once, forget the office, forget the new order plan, take a walk in the graveyard and check the dates, the people who die. Check it. How long ago? 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and check in the world. Is there a 20 years of age? The day when they are dead, the baby was 1 year old. Who is the baby 20 years later? And if the baby that used to be the 1 year old, why is still there? When you take a look, there is still 1 year old baby still there. The one who died was 100. The one who died was 60. The one who died was 20. It doesn't matter. They just travel. Someone in a very far distance journey, but they all came from the same roots. They came from the same bag. They came from the same buddy that is the same age. But they travel so far It's like you travel, you're 100 years of age, and the baby that traveled till 20, you're both dead. That same day you become little babies in the world. Sex change your face and send you back to mama and papa. When you're busy, you're killing yourself. Economic crisis to control the people. I mean, in the night when they're sleeping, you're not controlling them. Who control them in the night when they sleep? Why they don't cause trouble when they sleep? Who is making you thinking you have to control them when they wake up? Who? Honestly. You're 50 years of age. You're 70 years of age. How many people that are 49 years of age? And how many people are 69 years of age? I mean, you're 70. They're 69, 68, 67, 60. I mean, sex make a picture right behind you. How long it take when you drop dead? How long it take for God to have the same dick that just went to the graveyard? I'm sorry, but wake up when you wake up. The bank account where you have your name, if you don't go and buy 1,000 euro food or $1,000 food and just sit down in the big table and eat what you want to eat. You watch the food on the table, it looks so much. You watch your stomach looks so little. But you watch your house, is bigger than your stomach. The car is bigger than your stomach. Doesn't it say they create your stomach to look so little? But at the end of the day, the food in the store feeds the stomach, but not the big car and not the big house. They're deceiving it when we climb up. I mean, the motherfuckers. I mean, my father and my mother. My mother used to be 39 when I was a child. I can't blame my mother because she was just 13 when she had me. But the time when my grandmother was 39, my mother was not there. There was a God inside my grandmother fucking. And my mother body come up to be the 39 and then she have sex. I come up to be 39 and now I stop having sex the last 4 years. But it doesn't mean my sister is not having sex. That's why they make sure my sister came behind me. So when I say no, my sister can have sex. I said the last time. Who is in prison? The prisoner or the judge that have 1,000 cases? The judge that has to deal with 1,000 cases, or the 1,000 prisoner that is now in a prison home, they doing nothing, they just relax. But next month there is still new 1,000 cases for the judge. You can see, that's why the houses have key. They have to close the, you know, God wants privacy. The God, the one that make you read the Bible, they want privacy. Close the door. Everybody's watching the same TV, but don't check other people's bedroom. What's going on? It's private. It's secretive. If you was the 9-month-old baby when your father was the 40 years of age making love to your mother, and your sister came 2 years later, but the other woman over there have also 2 little children, they also have mama and papa, and then 40 years later, the God that was using your mother and your father is now using your dick and your sister to make love to the two little children over there, which is the same God inside of them. The language sounds very insulting sometimes when I shout, but if you're sleeping, you will never play this video, because until you forget your face, what's the label? It's like someone make a car and say to the car, your name is Jaguar. But if you understand, without the driver, the car will never move. Your face is a Jaguar, but when you're sleeping, it's just a car. But you need a driver to drive you when you wake up. And that driver that is driving you is telling you, are you listening to her? Shut down the account. She's very rude. She's dead. Well, you can do it, but you can block what I'm thinking. Because the same driver that is inside of you is the same one that makes sure when you was in the classroom, you was not alone. Because the driver don't trust you. The driver makes sure there was more than 10 of you in the classroom. So when you don't listen to them, they use the other 9 of you. It is very important that you understand you're busy with the Bible, whilst the God is busy in the bedroom. The Holy Spirit, the one I can see in my eye, he is black. He is she. A light that exists in the face, that lives in the body of the women, that get the pleasure in the women, that make the boy and the girl. It's black in my body till the day this will end. Because I can shout, I can shout, I can shout. This face is from Sierra Leone. My ID card say I'm from Sierra Leone. But you can understand, 41 years ago, this face doesn't exist. What face I have before? If I'm 39, the sex wasn't there 41 years ago. There were other people having sex, but 41 years ago, my mother, she was only 11 years old. When she's 13, she get pregnant. 41 years ago, this face wasn't there. It's a statue. They build it and they prepare it. They use it, the 1 year old, the 2 years old, the 3 years old, the 4 years old, the 5 years old. It is all behind me. All the black children that look like me, from 1 till 38, it's the same sex make a picture for all the age I become. I die today. The next face white behind me is gonna dress me, but there's no space in there, because the next face have a job, have to study, have to. I want to talk to the face. The face will not even listen to me, because the face is not wrapped in a cloth to listen. So understand, sex make a picture to capture my wind and prison me in the next body at any time. For as long as I'm in this body where I can able to get through, I try to save. And I'm hoping that one of you will one day swallow your pride and forget your face and understand the little girl that was pregnant with you is not the old woman you call your mother today. The old woman was there, she was not pregnant. The woman that was pregnant with you, if she was 30, she's still in the bedroom having sex. The one that become 90 is not your mother. The 90 years of age is never pregnant. She's just a statue that come in the body of your mother. So understand, every year they having sex to build a new face behind me. A new face behind me. They say I drop dead. The next face is gonna take my soul. But that face will be so fucking programmed, that face will not tell you nothing till I find myself a new baby that is wrapped in a cloth.